Hare Krishna. I'll be reading a story, The Sparrow's Victory, which displays the value of optimism. Once, a little sparrow laid her tiny eggs on the shore of a vast ocean. Each day, she waited with joy in her heart. She knew that soon the eggs would hatch and her babies would be born. She hummed to herself as she watched the pleasant waves of the ocean making white designs on the water. Suddenly, whoosh! A small wave came up to the sand. Oh, that was really close to her eggs. Whoosh! Came a bigger wave this time. When it went back, the sparrow was shocked. Her eggs were gone. The ocean had stolen her eggs. The sparrow sat down trembling. I must do something fast, she thought. As she looked around, an idea popped into her head. I know what I am going to do. She shouted at the ocean. Hey, you ocean! Return my eggs immediately, or else I am going to dry you up. The white waves simply danced and waved their white aprons as if teasing the sparrow. On hearing the sparrow's threat, the ocean rolled in surprise and humor. A little puppy was scratching the sand. He tilted his head to one side, cocked up his ears, and then snorted with laughter on hearing the sparrow's threat. Imagine that, he said, and kicked up some sand. A white seagull ruffled her wings, threw her long neck back, and loudly cackled with amusement. Well, 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 she tweeted. Let's see how you can do that. A slippery grey poise fish spat out some water as he quickly dove in to tell his other friends. Have you heard? A sparrow is going to dry up the ocean. Ha ha ha. But the little sparrow was not discouraged. I am going to get my eggs back, she said. She dipped her beak into the ocean and spat the salty water out onto the sand. Again and again, she hopped back and forth as she threw little drops of water on the sand. The puppy snorted even louder, and the seagull cackled, yet the tiny sparrow worked tirelessly. Soon the news spread. Many birds and fish gathered to watch this impossible feat. Trying to dry up the ocean? What a silly idea! The news reached Garuda, the king and protector of the birds. All the birds come from the same family. Now he wanted to see this sight. His eyes opened wide as he saw the little sparrow spitting out tiny droplets of water. He felt sorry for the sparrow and her babies. Oh, you big ocean, he roared in a mighty voice. If you do not return the sparrow's eggs, I will dry you up. The little puppy hid his head under the sand and squatted in fear. The powerful Garuda was here, and he was threatening the ocean. The seagull quickly flapped away, and the boys dived deep into the water. Now the big ocean was alarmed. Garuda could surely dry him up. The white waves slowly approached the sand. They slithered forward and gently pushed the eggs back into the sand and quickly drew back. Everybody cheered. The puppy barked in encouragement. The seagull patted the little sparrow, and the boys danced on the waves with his friends. She had done it. The little sparrow had indeed got back her eggs. God helps those who help themselves. We must carry on with our righteous work, even if there are many difficulties along the way. The Lord sees our sincere efforts, courage, and determination, and rewards us in His own mysterious ways. Thus, we must give our best efforts and leave the rest to God's will. Thank you. Hare Krishna.